Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome to mindforcombat. If you're new to the channel, my name is Rohan. I'm just going to give you guys a quick video on my thoughts about the whole Nate Diaz and George Masvidal BMF situation with him testing positive for steroids. So the whole thing has all been a bit weird to me. So UFC hasn't made a statement, USADA hasn't made a statement. Actually, the person that's made a statement and addressed it is Nate Diaz. Now, when you read his address on the situation and everything that's happened, he goes, look, I don't even eat meat. I've tested positive for taking supplements. He makes a statement and he goes, I'm not on steroids, all of you guys are. There's something about the statement that Nate Diaz makes that gives it a bit of an air of authenticity to me. Also, Nate Diaz being the person that he is, he's not someone that I would have ever mapped or aligned closely associated with steroid use. Now, to give you guys an example of a fighter that dealt with it completely in an opposite way was TJ Dillashaw. When he tested positive, what he came out and said was, oh guys, I'm going to be vacating my belt so due process can go out, and I'm going to be investing a lot of time and money in finding out what happened and which supplement was tainted. That was a very legal response that he gave. It was a response that was written for him, and that to me made him seem guilty. Whereas Nate Diaz has said, oh, fuck this shit, I ain't on steroids, I ain't done nothing, I'm not guilty of it, so I haven't done shit. That to me gives it an air of authenticity. George Masvidal's come out and he said that he believes Nate Diaz. He said, look, I may be the baddest motherfucker in the game, but you one of the cleanest ones, and he trusts him. What does this all mean? Now, firstly, this whole situation with USADA is a bit out of control. There's been some examples of people testing positive, and then later on it's come out and then it's been overturned. They're not tested positive no more, and fighters' names have been rumored, Yoel Romero being a good example. And an example of a fighter who's actually served suspension and he didn't actually test positive for steroids was Lyoto Machida, and that springs to mind when I think about this whole situation because it's all pathetic. Now, what happens with UFC 244 with the way things are playing out now? As fans, there is no certainty for us that we're going to be able to see the fight in the main event. That's a gutting experience. I know I'm gutted. It's been terrible news for me to hear, and it's one that really shook me up. I was really looking forward to that fight, and I know a lot of people weren't very happy about the BMF belt, but I loved the whole occasion. It was going to be a once-in-a-lifetime sort of thing. It was an MMA event that was built around this almost, just a one-night title, and I had no issue with that. I loved it. I loved everything about it, and now we may not get to experience this event, which is gutting for me. There's been some talk about who may step into fight George Masvidal. Leon Edwards has said he's not on weight, he's not in shape, he was going to do it, it's not going to happen. So that brings to mind to me that unless it's Nate Diaz and this whole situation gets cleared up, George Masvidal is not fighting at UFC 244, and with there being no title fights on the card, what happens to that card now? Is that still a Madison Square Garden card? Is it still even a pay-per-view card? I don't know. Your thoughts on that are as good as mine. This whole situation is a bit of a piss take, and I think it's important for us to watch it play out. In my opinion, I don't think Nate's done anything. I'll be interested to know what you guys think, so comment below and let me know what you guys think. And also, just quickly, I want to say thank you to everyone who helped me hit 900 subscribers. Obviously, this channel's growing. I'm getting there. One more 100 and I've hit that 1K, which was a really big personal goal for the first year of this channel. And so with some luck, I can hit that by the end of the year. Well, definitely on track to hit it, definitely by the end of the year. But if you guys can help me, support me, share out the video to your friends, family, anyone that you know that's into fighting, and comment below with your thoughts on all of this stuff that's happening. And thanks for watching, guys. Mindforcombat.